Oh, happy Halloween, one and all. Thank you for stopping by and joining me on the spookiest night of the year for one final seasonal shiver. Your good health, by the way. This one might end up being done in two, and if so, then come back same time tomorrow for the rest of it. In the year 1785, some cadets were ordered to proceed from Madras to join their regiments up in the country. A considerable part of the journey was to be made in a barge, and they were under the conduct of a senior officer, Major R. In order to relieve the monotony of the voyage, this gentleman proposed one day that they should make a shooting excursion inland and walk round to meet the boat at a point agreed on, which, owing to the windings of the river, it would not reach until that evening. They accordingly took their guns, and as they had to cross a swamp, Major R, who was well acquainted with the country, put on a pair of top boots, which together with an odd limp to his gait, rendered him indistinguishable from the rest of the party, and even so at some considerable distance. When they reached the jungle, they found that there was a wide ditch to leap, which all succeeded in doing except the Major, who, being less young active, jumped short of the requisite distance, and although he scrambled up unhurt, he found his gun so crammed full of wet sand that it would be useless till thoroughly cleansed. He therefore bade them to walk on, saying that he would follow, and taking off his hat, sat down in the shade of a tree where they left him. When they had been beating about for game some time, they began to wonder why the Major did not come on, and they shouted to him to let them know their whereabouts, but there was no answer. Hour after hour passed without his reappearance, till at length they began to feel somewhat uneasy. Thus the day wore away, and they found themselves approaching the rendezvous. The boat was in sight, and they were walking down towards it, wondering how their friend could have missed them, when suddenly, to their great joy, they saw him before them, making towards the barge. He was without his hat or gun, limping hastily along in his top boots, and did not appear to observe them. They shouted after him, but as he didn't look round, they began to run in order to overtake him. Fast as they went, they did gain considerably upon him. Still, he reached the boat first, crossing the plank which the boatman had placed ready for the gentleman they saw approaching. He ran down to the companion stairs, and they after him, but inexpressible was their surprise when they could not find him below. They ascended again, and inquired of the boatmen what had become of him, but they declared he had not come on board, and that nobody had crossed the plank till the young men themselves had done so. Join me at the same time tomorrow on All Hallows for the conclusion.